Hey, what is up everyone, this is Tattoo Bart and welcome to the channel. In today's episode we are going to talk about another product from Phomemo. We're going to talk about their newest stencil printer, the L85, and worked with Phomemo for a very long time, and their stencil printers are pretty much just the best. I have used them for quite some time. I'm using them currently in the shop right now. This is the newest one that came out. They came out with two different ones, this one and another one. Which is a little bit more suitable for larger projects. I opted for just a regular A4 printer because I simply don't do that many extremely large projects. So yeah, I don't really need that one. So this one is a A4 stencil printer. We are going to unbox it, have a look at what's inside this box, how it works, how to set up with your iPad and all that good stuff. So let's just dive down and see what's inside the box. So we do have a pretty fancy box that we can open up like this. We have some stickers, a carrying bag to put your printer in. Of course, we have the printer itself. This is actually the first time I am opening this box, so it's all new to me too. We have a extremely large display on it, which looks very cool. And of course, we have our accessories with some cables to charge it. And we have this cable. I think this could be used to set it up wired. So if you want to use a wire to connect it to your iPad, to your phone, maybe to your laptop, you could probably use this cable to set that up. We're not going to do that. We're going to use it mainly wireless to print from our iPad. We got the instruction manual, which will pretty much explain everything that we're going to be covering in this video. Here we have ourselves a pack of stencil paper. There's one button here and a button on the side, which is to open your printer. That is pretty cool. We have a little paper, we have to remove that. So this looks similar in style to the mini printer that I've reviewed, the very small printer that opened like that as well. I'm curious to see which way it goes when it prints and if we have to mirror our image and things like that. But let's first turn this printer on. And like I said, this is the first time I'm unboxing this and sort of starting it up. I haven't read the manual or anything, so we're just gonna walk through how to set this up. Now, one thing I do recommend is maybe get the Phomemo app on your iPad first. And you can find that in your app store really easy. I already have it installed, so I'm just gonna open it up so it will connect to the printer a little bit easier. Now we're gonna hold the power button for 3 seconds, like it said on the little paper that was in the printer. And it'll ask us, what language do we speak? We speak English. Now we can set the date of today, which I don't really care about. Function, print template. Okay, so we have some already loaded images in our printer. Can we upload a new template? Okay, so we can connect it. You can just upload your files to this. We're gonna use this little mini thing. We can set this to strong, weak, close. That's the anti-wrinkle mode. Put that on close. We want a heavy stencil because they are always a little bit stronger. And then we can hit the print button. First we need to load up some paper. So how do we prepare our printer for printing? We're gonna need the carbon paper that was brought with this package. There's always a protective sheet that we have to remove. And then on the back side, we have to remove this yellow paper. They have always nice cut lines, so that it goes very smooth. And we'll open our printer. And you can kind of see little guide marks here that you could use. And we'll just stick in our paper, try to center it as much as possible. 1 second, I think we actually have to flip it around because I can see that the printer side is on here. And I think that was the same thing with the mini printer as well. So let's just try it. Put it in upside down. Maybe I'm wrong. We're gonna see that in a minute. Close the lid. Okay. And now we're gonna print it. It is printing a little bit slower than what I'm used to, but I see a very clean stencil. Now I do have to say, if you look really close on the display, this image, like for example, the butterfly is flying towards the right. Now if you print it, it is flying the other way. So do make sure if you are printing with this printer that you always have to mirror your images before you print them. Otherwise you're gonna waste a whole bunch of stencil paper by printing them the wrong way. I am generally not the biggest fan of doing that, and I remember on the other Phomemo printer I didn't have to do that. It automatically mirrors your image when you're printing. Maybe it does that when you connect it to the app. So let's connect it to the app and see if that makes any difference. So in our app, you can see that I'm using the M08F Plus at the moment. I'm gonna click on that so we can connect to a new device, and we can see here the L88TA. So I'm gonna press on that, connect, there we go. It is gonna ask us a couple of things. We can use a tattoo roll paper, which I don't have. I just have A4 or 4 up sheet. I guess that's A4. I'm using A4. All right, it's selected. Perfect. Now, like in the previous things, we had a couple of things. We of course have the whole tattoo design. We have a bunch of things in the library which are going to be updated. You have to get a subscription to this to be able to use, for example, these sort of images. The same as turning it into all different kinds of stencils. They're all behind like sort of a premium version if you want to start printing from that. It does show you the edit and everything. Anyways, let's go back. So that is something that you can do. It has fonts, it has AI generated things, which I am not the biggest fan of, but if you're looking for some reference, you could have a scroll through, just like these kind of images. Let's just select one of these. Pretty cool. I don't use a whole lot of things out of this library because normally you also get to adjust the size a little bit, but let's see if it automatically flips our image. So we haven't changed anything about the image yet. We're just gonna hit print and see how that turns out. So when we are printing from the app itself, it does automatically flip the image. I think it might be somewhere in the settings, but yeah, the automatic, let's see if I can get it in. The mirror is turned on. Now, if we do that on the printer itself, I don't think it does automatically mirror our image. So that's why it comes out mirrored. But if you use it directly from the app, it just prints it very, very well. Now let's say if we have a different thing from our own Procreate creations and we want to print that in the app, it's very easy. You just go to the tool, share it however you like. I always use JPEG because sometimes the Phomemo app doesn't support PDF, and we can share it directly to our Phomemo app. Can do tattoo editing, and from here we can resize it a little bit, do whatever we need to do. We could even turn this into a stencil. Not really the kind of stencil I like, but you could scroll through them a little bit. It does take up a little bit of time. This would be a little bit cleaner. If you prefer that, you could do that. We are not going to, because I usually create my stencil like that. It's a little trick. In your iPad, there's plenty of tutorials on how to figure that out. So we can share this as a JPEG. Now let's say if we had to do this as a back piece, we could also select image cutting. And what that does is we can automatically create larger scale stencils. So let's say we had to do this as a full sleeve, you could do that. It is 2 A4 papers. You can create custom ones in the bottom here, or let's say you have to do a back piece. You will probably do it like that, or maybe like that. So let's give that a try. So it's gonna automatically create them in 4 separate copies. And you can see that here, you see that everything is split. We can enlarge it a little bit. As long as we keep this line down the middle, keep everything centered, to make sure everything's in the right place. And it will automatically create 4 different images for you. So we have to prepare 4 different sheets. So let's hit the print button. You can see that all 4 are selected. So let's say one of them fails. You could do the same thing again and then just select or deselect one of these images. So I have prepped all the paper. You can see it is not on the full A4 paper, but that is okay for now. It's just to display kind of how it works. Well, open the lid again and load up our paper. What I do like if we print large things is to turn the anti-wrinkle either off or do it very close so it doesn't get in the way as much, because I don't want that to go over my print or change it. I don't know why I cannot turn it on. We'll just use close. I think close is actually off. We'll see. We're gonna hit print and we're gonna be printing all separate pages. You can see it is printing 1 out of 4. Now it will change to 2 out of 4 and you have to press print again to do the next one, and we can do that for all 4 of the images. So that is number 1. You can see it shows a little message here in the bottom that paper loaded, continue printing. So we just load up the next one and we do that for all 4 of the pages. And then once you have printed all 4 of them, it is kind of just the big puzzle that starts going on to prep for this tattoo. But you can see it actually cuts pretty decent and we don't lose that many things in our stencil. So yeah, it always takes a little bit to line everything up correctly. I think it actually lets a couple of things overlap a little bit, so it is a little bit easier to puzzle them together. But yeah, that will never change. The printer will not do that for you, at least not just yet. But let's see what happens if we take that carbon paper off. Now, this print is quite hectic because there is a lot of texture going on. But it does look very good. Try a different section of the stencil. I don't get a whole lot of carbon paper that stick in places that they don't belong. If that does happen, you can always use a little bit of masking tape just to take that off. Let's have a look at our little fine line sheet that we printed. Also looks really decent. The black is very nice and saturated, or actually the blue. So everything just looks very, very clean. I do have to say the really fine lines are a little bit spotty. It's mainly just dots rather than completed lines, and the same goes for here. So especially maybe it's because there is a lot of different things going on, but it looks a little different. Let's have a look at this little print. It does come out very clean. So yeah, looks very nice. Print quality is good. The way to set it up is pretty good. So let's just go back up top and talk about this printer a little bit more. One more thing I want to show you before we go. Let's show how to actually select some images that we can save onto the printer. So what we have to do is we have to go back to our connection screen and we can use scan QR code. Ask us permission for the camera, so we have to do that. And we're gonna scan the code that shows when we go to our templates and do upload a new file. So we're gonna scan this. It scans it automatically. Now we can choose files or photo album. Let's go to photo album. I saved this one from the library actually. So we're gonna now save it, it's gonna transfer it, upload successful, and we should be able to see it here on the printer. And we can then start our print from there. So that was the review of the Phomemo L85, which is a pretty fun printer. It did really surprise me, and I am actually pretty happy the way it works, because I was a little bit skeptic when I saw the machine opening like this, and it reminds me of pretty much the bigger brother from the super small printer that I have had previously from Phomemo, the mini printer. So it is working pretty good. It's fun that you get to save a couple of files on your printer itself. When we go to the print template and we select one of these images, we can select a whole bunch of things except mirror the image. And we print it directly from the printer. We want to apply it on someone's skin and the image is mirrored. Then yeah, we cannot really change that within the printer. So it would have been cool if there was an option, even if it was in the settings, to automatically mirror your images, so we don't get confused with whether we have to mirror our own image before we upload it or upload both ways. I don't know. So that is something I would love to see different on this printer. But that is pretty much everything I have to complain about this printer, because it does work very, very well. I do have to say the super small, fine lines, super fine detail prints are not as great as that I'm used to with my M08F Plus or with the M08F, because that one prints really sharp, thin lines as well. This one, not as much, but it could have also been because it was on a sheet with a whole bunch of different images. Some are stronger than others, and yeah, that sometimes creates a little bit of errors within the printer for some reason. But in my opinion, that should not really be a problem, because I always love to have thicker and thinner lines within my stencils. So yeah, it's not the best for the finer lines, but the rest is actually printing really good. Now, if you are looking at getting this printer, I will have a link in the description down below where you can purchase this printer or any of the products from Phomemo that you might love. And I will also have a discount code so you can save yourself a little bit extra. Other than that, I don't think I have a whole lot more to say, other than wishing you all a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.